Hey guys, in this video we're going to review another Bluetti device. Yes, I know, Bluetti is at it again. So exciting! We're going to review the AC180T portable power station. How portable is this power station? Well, stay tuned and I'm going to show you. And we're going to find out. And it's going to be awesome! Now the one thing that I'd like to point out with the new Bluetti AC180T is it looks a little bit smaller. It's not a lot smaller, but a little bit smaller maybe. Probably the only downside I would say is it is a little heavy. But you know what? You can't get some lithium battery inverter high-tech device that stores power for days and have it be not heavy. I mean, let's face it, electric cars are really heavy. But actually it's not that bad. I can lift it, you know. I'm pretty buff. No, I'm not. Not at all. Bluetti asked if I would do a review, and I was like, absolutely, because I have been absolutely loving my other Bluetti inverter. Now this one comes with a few differences. One, it's only got 4 20 amp ports, which is fine. 120 volt, 1800 watts. So the beauty with this thing is it has a peak wattage of 2700 watts. So you can run an air conditioner, an air fryer, an electric heater. And speaking of electric heater, let's plug one in because it's beautiful and sunny, but it's -3 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but you know, it's just a sec, I'll tell you. It's 26.6 degrees Fahrenheit out. I know, I'm smart like that. That and, you know, nowadays you have pocket devices that can do everything for you. It's kind of like having a, gosh, I just about said a school teacher in your pocket. Anyways, it's a little bit different than the other Bluetti that I showed you because it is made for portable power. Portable power, you say, yes, it's a bit on the heavy side, but you know what the benefit of this is? You put it in your vehicle, your van, your truck and camper, your RV, your truck, and then when you need to take something else, like say, a battery operated cooler, you just need part of that power. You don't need the whole device, you just need it to run your device. So what do? Look at this. Oh, it's got a lid. It's got portable power. And I'll hold it the right way. It's got portable power. And what are you gonna do with a portable power like this, Mike, with a battery? And this isn't bad at all. Like this is, Bluetti is actually coming out with a cooler. And this is essentially designed to run portable electronic devices like a cooler. And the beauty is it also runs as an inverter. So you can use it as standalone or you can use it for the cooler. We're gonna do a cooler review as soon as we can get one, but you know what? Right now in Canada, we can't get them. So if you're in the US, you better sign up today because not only can you get a cooler before me, you can get the AC180T on sale. That's right, link in description. First 100 people that sign up get it at a super smoking deal. And yeah, so anyways, the cool thing with this is it's portable power. And if I push the button on the end and I raise my glasses, I can see how much power is in this doohickey because it's got little lights. Charges your portable device, so then that way you're not carrying around your great big inverter. Solar charger, if you will. So yeah, portable battery charging power. So when you have your Bluetti, whatever it is, portable cooler, I'm going to use portable cooler because, you know, that's what I would use it for. If I had a portable cooler with a battery, which I will, thanks to Bluetti. You can plug that into your cooler, use your cooler. I believe the cooler is good for like 3 days cooling. It's a cooler, it's a refrigerator, it's a freezer, and it's got an ice maker. A portable cooler with an ice maker. I know, they had me at ice maker because not only can you pull it beside the campfire and it has wheels, so then you can make ice for your drink. You can keep your drink cold until you pull it out of your cooler, and you can plug in your phone to it to charge it. I know, it's great, but we don't have one yet. But stay tuned because it's coming. So to get started with your mobile cooler, you can get the 180T. And the beauty of the 180T, it runs stuff. And since it's chilly out, we're gonna plug in a heater and see how it runs. I'm gonna use an extension cord because you know, probably anything that you hook up is gonna have an extension cord. So we'll plug it in, we'll turn it on. The nice thing with the display on this one is it's a little more visible than the other one that I have. And with all this sun, you know, generally when you have an LCD into the sun, it can be really hard to read, but this is actually quite easy. And I'm wearing sunglasses, so in that way you don't have to see me squinting because it's sunny out and, you know, I'd be squinting, so. And I think it makes me look cool. Well, no, not really. But yeah, so we can see it's at 32% on eco mode and 99% H. Not sure what that means. That's why there's only 2 bars, because I have not charged up this device yet. That's right, I took it out of the box just so I could review it for you. I know, crazy, isn't it? So right now it's charged to 32%. We've got this plugged in. Now the beauty is, what's it plugged into? It's plugged in to my sander. Sorry about the spin. And you might be saying, Mike, why do I need a sander outside? I didn't turn the AC button on. So the beauty is, it can go between DC and AC. So DC would be like, you know, automotive stuff, 12 volt. AC would be like this. No, dang it. Now it's lit up green. I know, I had to dip my glasses down because it's so incredibly fine. That, and it's because I'm a little bit nearsighted, so. And now, I know, right? Turns out all you have to do is push 2 buttons, power and AC. It's really simple. Which means even I was able to figure it out, so. And you ask, why would you need to run a sander portable? Well, I'm gonna show you. No, we're not actually gonna do that. But we are gonna set this down because I have other things to show you. So let's heat it up because I'm cold. You might be asking, Mike, why is your heater cracked? Why is the housing broken? Well, it's because I had it propped on a ladder and it fell off and broke. That's what happens when you're using heaters for drying fiberglass. And if you know, you know. So I got the heater going. The beauty of 2700 watts is it powers a lot of stuff. And when I say stuff, I mean good stuff like air conditioners, electrics. You know, generally electric heater can, I would say, pull about 1,000 watts just like that. So as if you're an over-the-road trucker, I think these would be super handy because one, if you don't own the truck, you don't get to say if it has an inverter or not. Hopefully the company you work for is really awesome and gets you an inverter. But if you don't have an inverter, you can get one of these, run your cooler, and also run your microwave, run a fridge, well, which would be your portable cooler, and then you take it out of the truck and take it with you on weekends. Our other Bluetti that we have works fantastic in the camper. You can make coffee, you can run the microwave to warm up cat food. I know, you know what? Happy wife, happy life. You look after the cat, looks after the wife, makes me a happy guy. And you don't have to plug in anywhere. So that's the beauty of having portable power. We used it for an entire weekend without plugging it in and charging it, and we made coffee every day. Multiple times a day, I would add. Because the beauty is, if you don't want to stop and make a, if you don't want to stop and buy a $3 or $5 or $10 coffee, I know, there could be a coffee out there for like $7 and plus tax. Well, I guess it's 2 coffees makes. Anyways, you get what I mean. Coffee's expensive. So if you want to stop and make a coffee, that's what we did. Just pulled over at a rest area, a nice spot by a lake, jump in the camper, make a coffee, and away you go again. You don't have to go into town. So if, is it plugged in? Oh yeah, it is plugged in. So the other thing is it's got enough power to run 2 portable heaters. So this is just a heat gun. It puts out 1,500 watts. Right there. You can read it. 1,500 watts. This heater, what does it put out? I don't know. Ouch! It's hot. Careful, because it gets hot. So what I'm saying is this is hot, which is why it says high temperature. This is hot, running 2 heaters to the tune of about 2,500 watts. That's pretty awesome. And the beauty with this, now they have it with an app. So you can control all your power with the app on your phone. And you say, Mike, why do I need to use my phone for that? Well, because if that's sitting on the floor of your camper, you'd have to bend over and look at it. And I don't know about you, but as you get older, it's kind of hard to bend over. I know, I said it. Getting old, a little on the chubby side, you know. Sometimes bending over is hard, so having an app to do it, it's kind of awesome. So yeah, with the heater, I can take and pull decals. But these decals are really old, and that's hot and hard on the fingers. So instead of using your heater, you can unplug it, switch it up. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch it up. Perhaps you wanna use a drill. Perhaps you're sitting at a truck stop, you're doing your 32-hour reset or 36-hour reset, or you're resetting your logbook, and you're bored. I know, after sleeping for 12 hours and watching Mike the Truck Nut YouTube videos, you could get bored. And then you'd say, you know what, I think I'm gonna go out and polish my wheels. Well, I was gonna pretend to polish wheels, but I can't because I left the buffer at home. So I got a buffer, but I don't have a buffing pad. So we're gonna do the next best thing. Where did it go? It just fell out. Oh, here it is. We're gonna do the next best thing. We are going to remove decals. I know, you're saying, Mike, how is it that you remove decals? Well, I have a decal remover, I have a Bluetti power station, and I've got an extension cord. And we just come over here, and we're gonna remove some decals. So when you're at a truck stop, when you're bored doing your 36-hour reset, you can get out and polish your wheels. And you know what? A happy truck is a happy trucker. Or no, is that the right thing? No. Shiny wheels don't make you go faster, but it makes you feel good. And if you feel good, you're gonna be less miserable. So go polish your wheels and use your Bluetti. So when a guy's doing his 36-hour reset, you can polish your wheels if you want to, because it's got enough power to do it. And the beauty is, what does your Bluetti come with? Oh yes, there's always those things that your new item comes with, your Bluetti. It comes with instructions. But we're men, we don't need instructions. Sometimes we do. It's always good to put them in a drawer somewhere so you know where to find them when you can't figure out how to mash buttons and make things work. But we're men, we can figure it out. Get a nice little carrying bag for your charging cords. What kind of charging cords does it come with, Mike? Well, they're all bundled up in a nice little wrap like that. And it says Bluetti on it. That's pretty nice. I know. Quality. You gotta think about it. You gotta, I mean, I guess you don't have to think about it, but. So we have 3 different charging devices here. First, we have our AC charger. AC means alternating current, which means you can plug it into a 120 outlet at home, in your shop or garage, or anywhere there's a 110 outlet. So that is an option. But if you're mobile, you're like, Mike, if I had 110, why would I be charging it that way? Well, it could be when you get home from camping. That's right. If it lasts for 3 days, if you're not too greedy on the power, I mean, I'm not going to say you're going to polish for 3 days straight. You know, some of us might not even polish for a couple hours, but if you make it till you get home, you can charge it when you get home. The next one, solar. That's right. If you're thinking ahead of time, you can get an expandable, fold-out solar charger, 200 watts, 100 watts, 300 watts, and then you plug it in and you can charge it solary. Is solary a word? I don't think so. But you can plug it in with solar and you say, Mike, where do I plug it in? And I say, in the DC charging port, of course. And right here, DC input, which is pretty easy because you just pull the little plastic cap back. And then this, you know what? We're gonna unwrap it because, you know, this is a full comprehensive video. I'm gonna have to get me some solar panels though, because it would be really cool to charge it up. So this plugs into your solar panels. I don't have solar panels yet, but they're coming. And then you just plug it in here. DC input, charge it up. I know, it's cool, right? And of course you're like, well, Mike, that's a DC input. Where does your AC input go? Well, you're in luck, because I'm gonna show you. It's a big cord too. You know, it's thick, which is kind of handy. But it plugs on the side here. AC input. So you plug it in right here. That's your AC input. And right beside it is a circuit protection. I know. pretty handy. 20 amps. So if you get more than 20 amps and you blow a circuit breaker, it just reset. Reset! So there you go. There's your AC input. And we have one more. I know. This is probably the one I will use the most. You say, Mike, why will you be using this one the most? Because it's portable power charging, DC charging, and you know what it plugs into? Cigarette lighter. It's probably the slowest form of charging, but, well, compared to solar, I mean, it could be faster than solar on a cloudy day. I don't really know, because I don't have solar chargers yet. But you plug this into your cigarette lighter or a power port. You charge it while you're driving. You're driving for 10, 12 hours, 15 hours. We'd never do that. We have electronic logbooks now. Well, we might. When we're not driving professionally. That's right. Disclaimer. But anyways, you can charge it while you're driving. And then that way when you stop, you got all your power. You're charging it with 12 volt. It's easy. You don't need to worry about 110. And then when you stop, you can make your coffee. You can make your dinner. You can recharge your portable cooler battery, because, you know, if you've got it in there and it's been 2.5 days, well, you want to make sure you have another charged battery for it. So, and this one plugs in here as well, just like that, into the DC charger port. And right below it, I might as well talk about all the plugins. Right below it is your DC output, aka kind of like cigarette lighter, but it's not really cigarette lighter. Does anyone actually use them as cigarette lighters anymore? Probably not. It's a cell phone charger port. So you plug it in like that. It's like that. And then if you're really high tech with the latest and greatest, USB-C charger. Then we have a USB charger. You know, regular USBs have been around for a while. Another USB and another USB-C charger. Interesting thing is, the USB-C chargers are 100 watts. That's a lot. The USB-A chargers are 5 volt, 3 amps. So the 3 amps is good because it means when you're charging your device, it won't take forever. I mean, it's going to take a while. Things don't happen instantly, but it's not going to take forever. So would I buy one of these? I would, actually. I really enjoy the one I have. And what I really like about this one is the fact with the portable batteries, if you can get a more compact one where you charge the battery and stick it in power to go, that's going to be so handy, because then you don't have to lug around the whole inverter solar generator. So I love that idea. If you want to go grab a cooler, go check out bluetti.com. Special promotion, link in description. And yeah, looking forward to doing more on these Bluettis. And if you would like one, like I just said, link in description. Thanks, Bluetti, for sponsoring this video. I gotta say, guys, this is really handy. It's pretty handy. I'm gonna have to go to the other side now. Look at that. Thanks, Bluetti. There we go. That looks much better. Portable power. That's pretty dang handy. Check her out. How much juice do I have left? 17%. Not bad for all the horsing around I've been doing, so. There. That's one more thing off the list of things to do to Old Blue.